อลิซาสวัสดีค่ะพี่อานสบายดีกันไหมคะทุกคนสวัสดีค่ะอิฟลินวันนี้สวัสดีค่ะคัสติน่าสวัสดีค่ะอับดุล Learning Buddhism สวัสดีค่ะวันนี้อยู่ร้านกาแฟร้านใหม่นะคะเพราะว่าไปร้านเดิมแล้วเขาตัดต้นไม้ทิ้งหมดเลยร้านเก่าเขาตัดต้นไม้ทิ้งหมดเลยค่ะไม่รู้ว่าทำไมอาจจะเป็นเพราะตัดกิ่งก้านรับหน้าฝนก็เลยต้องหาร้านใหม่ค่ะคิดถึงครูอยากเจอตัวเป็นๆตัวเป็นๆถูกต้องค่ะ อยากเจอเหมือนกันค่ะหลังโควิดจัดมีตติ้งเนาะหลังโควิดจัดมีตติ้งเนาะ Okay, so how did you understand what I just said before? So I said about something earlier, like how did you understand them? สวัสดีค่ะออกเสียงยังไงอะจริงๆแล้วชนัยดีชนัย Okay, so can you tell me what I just said earlier? Um, what I just said earlier, like what did it mean? ร้านนี้ก็สวยดีใช่ค่ะถ้าถ้าถ้าถ้าอยากดูเดี๋ยวจะพาเดินวนรอบร้าน so if you wanna see I will take you around the old cafe was closed it was not closed I said something like previous coffee being closed. It was not closed. So yes, I had to find a new cafe, correct. But สวัสดีค่ะ Anthony. But that one it was not closed. But why? Because of the rain. Yeah, I think you have heard like something like ฤดูฝน but that's a good guess. So I said that I went to the cafe and they cut all the trees, like all the leaves and all the trees. I didn't know why, because I didn't know why, so I was like, I should find a new one, but it was not closed. So I find a new one, and I made a decision to come here, and then I will show you guys later. Okay, guys. I still have some questions to answer, Abdul. There's a set of vocabulary. Okay. Oops. Okay. So I will explain you guys the difference between ตัดใจตัดสินใจ and ตัดเยื่อใย The first one is ตัด which I think you might know the meaning already. So the first one is ตัด So for those who already know the meaning, what's the meaning of ตัด? What's the meaning of ตัด? Good job, cut. And then I add the word, not I, but it's the word สิน ตัดสิน from ตัด which means cut, then ตัดสิน yes, cut, correct. So ตัดสิน what's the meaning of ตัดสิน 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 So nobody answered ตัดสิน okay. Okay, guys. Yeah. Christina, yes, design. Okay. So to cut something. Okay, so ตัดสิน means to decide. Correct, Christina. So design, to design. And then ตัดสินใจ So I add the word ใจ into it. I know you guys know the meaning of the word ใจ ใจ means heart. So what is ตัดสินใจ Make up your mind. Make up your mind. Yeah, yes, yes. Kind of. So today I'm reading chat from my phone. I'm afraid I might not be able to catch all the comments. I'm sorry because it's kind of like fast. Okay. So what is ตัดสินใจ to decide? Okay, guys, I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. You forgot all the things I learned? You forgot all the things you learned? I will answer you later. Okay, so ตัด means to cut and ตัดสิน means to judge, not to decide. I'm sorry, guys. So ตัดสิน means to judge, like you judge something. You judge that it is right or wrong, or you judge if it's good or bad. And then ตัดสินใจ means to make a decision. So you have to cut your heart to design on something or to make a decision. So ตัดสินใจ is to make a decision. And then take off the word สิน and remain only ตัดใจ ตัดใจ So it's kind of like direct, like you cut your heart. But tell me, guess what's the meaning of ตัดใจ อย่าตัดสินคนตัวเอง Exactly. We should never judge anyone. Never, ever. Like no one is deserved to be judged. Okay, guys. What is ตัดใจ ตัดใจ Tell me, what is ตัดใจ So ตัดสินใจ is to make a decision or to decide. But ตัดใจ สวัสดีค่ะ คุณไพฑูรย์ What is ตัดใจ วิจารณญาณ is judgment. I do not think a วิจารณญาณ is judgment. Deciding not to do something you actually want. good job พี่อัน so we usually use the word ตัดใจ with relationships like let's say เพิ่งเลิกกับแฟนยังตัดใจไม่ได้ so let's say Abdul likes พี่อัน Okay, so for example, this is an example, guys. So for example, Abdul likes Pian. So he has liked Pian for over a year, but Pian never responded. Pian doesn't feel the same thing as Abdul feels toward her. So since she never responded anything, so at the end, Abdul make a decision to ตัดใจ from Pian, so to cut off the feelings from her. So that's ตัดใจ or like it's also like what Pian mentioned earlier, like you want something, but I don't. Okay, guys. What were I at? What I was about to say. Because of Pian's answer, I forgot everything. What I was talking about? I forgot what I was talking about. Because I read the answer. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, if you want something really bad and then you need to cut, kind of like you stop hoping or you cut all your feelings toward that person or the thing that you want. Okay, and the last one is ตัดเยื่อใย so ตัดเยื่อใย so make another guess what's the meaning of ตัดเยื่อใย ตัดเยื่อใย Make a guess what is ตัดเยื่อใย What's the Wi-Fi of this restaurant? Whatever. ตัดเยื่อใย Nobody answered? Okay, guys. So ตัดเยื่อใย Mostly we use this word with, again, relationships. So I would like you to imagine the stem of lotus. Cut something again. It seems that you are happy. I think this is who I am. Like I mean, like I am kind of like in this mood every Sunday teaching you guys. Okay, to cut Thai, yeah. Okay, so imagine that. Imagine the stem of the lotus. Whenever we cut the stem of the lotus, there's always some white strings to cut the bonds. Yes, correct. To cut a relationship. Yes, correct. So when we cut the stem of the lotus, there is always the white string between the stems. So we call that one yai. So whenever we cut it, and we couldn't completely cut it, like let's say again, Abdul made a decision to ตัดใจ from Pian. Even though he made a decision to ตัดใจ from Pian, but like he couldn't completely do it. So that's still ใย or เยื่อใย between it. Yeah, like some feelings still exist. But whenever you ตัดเยื่อใย with someone, it means that you cut it like completely without any feelings remain. So like completely cut the feelings, like no more feelings toward it. I'm trying to read the chat, like I'm okay. And the next explanation is about the use of the word ก็ so the basic use of the word ก็ oh guys, I just thought out one thing because a few days ago I was filming a video and it's a simple lesson, but I recognized myself saying like okay, so when you love someone, then you say love, right? And if you don't love someone, basically you say ไม่รัก and then we also say ไม่ได้รัก as well, and it has different meaning from ไม่รัก. So there are two ways ไม่รัก and ไม่ได้รัก. So if you ไม่รัก someone, it's totally negative, like you don't love that person. But if you ไม่ได้รัก someone, like it's not totally negative, you just do not have that kind of loving feelings towards someone, but there's no negative meanings attached to it. Another example is the word ชอบ so ชอบ means to like, and we also say ไม่ชอบ and ไม่ได้ชอบ. So if I say I ไม่ชอบ someone, it's negative, like the feeling is negative. I feel negative with that person, so I ไม่ชอบ that person. But if I say ไม่ได้ชอบ when I say ไม่ได้ชอบ, it's not negative, like the structure is a negative structure, sentence structure, but my feeling is not negative. When I say ไม่ได้ชอบ, it just means that I do not like that person in that certain way, like in that kind of like loving way, just that, but I do not feel negative toward that person. Yeah, so I thought about this, and I think I should share with you guys like how we say and how we use it. Okay, come back to the word ก็ okay, thenสวัสดีค่ะ darling. Okay, theครับยินดีค่ะพี่ตกลงพี่อันไม่ชอบ Okay guys, the next one is the basic use of the word ก็ so we use it basically with these four uses. The first one, we use the word ก็ to means also. For example, I'm not sure if you could read it. Okay. For example, พี่รักน้องนะ and then the other person say ผมก็รักพี่ I hope you can read it. Okay, so in this case ก็ means also, and then another case ก็ means so or then. For example, when you say to someone อยากไปไหนก็ไปอยาก means to want ไป means to go and ไหน means like any place and then ก็ means then and then ไป means go so it means that like just go wherever you want to like if you want to go that place then go okay thank you for letting me know that you can read it okay another example is this is actually not my sample it's the samples from Abdul I just explain it okay another example is เห็นของตกก็เลยช่วยเก็บเห็นของตกก็เลยช่วยเก็บเห็น means to see ของ means stuff and ตก means to fall ก็ means so or then ก็เลย so not only we say ก็ so many times we also say the word เลย with it like ก็เลย they have the same meaning which is then or so so sometimes we just say ก็ it's same guy ก็เลยก็เลยช่วย means to help then เก็บ means pick up so this is the use of ก็ for the meaning of so and then the next one you have to say these two words together ก็ได้ก็ได้ means okay but it's not kind of like a completely truly definitely okay it's just like okay ก็ได้ okay just like I accept it I accept to do it or whatever it is I just like okay I accept it that's it at just that level for example กินก็ได้ means like oh okay I eat or ไปก็ได้ just like oh okay I go even though I do not want to go but okay I accept it okay and the last use of ก็ is the function to emphasize the meaning so ก็ to emphasize the meaning for example for example สวยก็สวย means beautiful สวยก็สวย it means like you are it just like we emphasize on สวย it's kind of like you know the Maya Mok mark right when we put it you have to say it double which means it's very for example like อร่อย means yummy but if we put the Maya Mok mark then we say อร่อย then it's kind of like very this is kind of like same สวยก็สวย so it's like oh, she's very beautiful like yes beautiful แต่ไม่มีแฟน แต่ไม่มีแฟนแต่ means but ไม่ mean no ไม่ means no me means to have and fan means a boyfriend or a girlfriend so like she's very beautiful but she doesn't have a boyfriend or another one this is kind of like an answer that we use like กินก็กิน so it just like we emphasize the action of eating กินก็กิน it's just like oh you want me to eat okay then I eat and then the last one is ไม่มีอะไรก็ไม่มีอะไร for this one you have to tell me what's the meaning of it ไม่มีอะไรก็ไม่มีอะไร what's the meaning of it what's the meaning of ไม่มีอะไรก็ไม่มีอะไร It's really nothing. Like no trouble. I will have nothing. Like no trouble at all. There's nothing. Okay, then it's nothing. Yep. Yeah, good job, guys. So like, oh, it's nothing. Okay, all right, it's nothing. Okay, and I think this is it for answering the question before we resume to the lesson. Actually, Abdul is also was asking about how to use by and ma. Okay. So we use a lot for the word by and ma in the sentence. So basically, the meaning of by is to go, and the meaning of ma is to come. But so many times we use them not as the verb, but kind of like an additional meaning or adverb. Okay. For example, this one, in this case, you need to use the word by and ma together. Can you read it? Okay. So คิดไปคิดมา คิดไปคิดมา so คิด means to think, and then think go, think come. Belly. What is belly, Pian? Okay, so when ได้ค่ะ so when we use the word by and mara together with the repeated verb, like in this case, it means that we keep doing that verb. Yeah, I'm sorry, like I it's small. Okay, you keep repeating doing that verb. I'm sorry. Okay, so คิดไปคิดมา means you keep repeating thinking, or you keep thinking. The next one is ดูไปดูมา do means to watch. It's just like watch go, watch come. And when you watch go, watch come, it means you keep watching. So ดูไปดูมา ดูไปดูมา means you have been watching it and you have been thinking about it. And the next one is เดินไปเดินมา เดิน means to walk. So walk go, walk come. So you walk go and then you walk come. It's just like you're walking around. So you keep walking, repeating it. So เดินไปเดินมา So usually we use the word เดินไปเดินมา with someone who's moving around. Okay, and this is for the word ไป and มา and also คุณไปทำอะไรมา Yes, I am about to explain. So we also use the word ไป and มา at the end of the sentence. Like for example, for this one, ซื้ออะไรไป and then ซื้ออะไรมา so ซื้อ means to buy, อะไร means what, and then ไป so buy what go, buy what come. So we usually say the word ma at the end of the sentence when that person or when we just come back from something. For example, my mom went to the market and then she's back home. So I asked her ซื้ออะไรมา because my mom just coming back home. So she went out and then she came back. So I asked ซื้ออะไรมา because she came and ซื้ออะไรไป so then ไป means to go ต่อไปต่อมาokay and then ซื้ออะไรไป and then I add the word ให้ here so ให้ means to give ซื้ออะไรไปให้ so buy what go for so ให้ means to give so for example in the case that my mom is leaving home to my aunt's house so she's leaving home she's going to my aunt's house then I asked her สวัสดีค่ะมิเกลthen I asked her ซื้ออะไรไปให้ป้า so I use the word ไป because she's going she is leaving so the word ไป and the word มา has something to do of the action if that person is coming back or that person is going out and then ต่อไป and ต่อมาต่อไป and ต่อมา so basically just the word ต่อ ต่อ means to continue ต่อ means to continue ต่อไป continue and go ต่อไป means next and then ต่อมา like continue and come ต่อมา means then ต่อไป means next and then ต่อมา means then or later just give you a little bit more sample of this one like if again if my mom is leaving out of the house then I ask her จะไปไหน จะไปไหน so where are you going but if my mom has been out of home and then she came back then I ask her ไปไหนมา ไปไหนมา so like she went out and then she came back so I asked ไปไหนมา okay I hope my explanation help you understand more of using the word ไป and มา สวัสดีค่ะนากา okay guys do you have any more questions or am I missing anything am I missing any questions and then we are continue our lesson the 10x10 so basically my idea of the 10x10 so you say ก็ได้ same as แล้วแต่ก็ได้แล้วแต่ it's kind of like means the same but the word แล้วแต่ is kind of like are a little bit irony or sarcastic like for ก็ได้ it means like oh okay okay I accept it but if I say แล้วแต่ it means something like up to you it has a little bit sense of like whatever that would mean yes for both but like with different feelingsขอเกาะหน่อยแปลว่าอะไรหน้ามืดเหมือนจะขอเกาะหน่อย สวัสดีค่ะเจน yes I'm in a cafe shop but today I have this one, not coffee. I'm on the way อ๋อโอเคได้ Okay, basically the word เกาะ if it's a verb it means to hold like let's say someone just like hold my shoulder then that person like เกาะไหล่ or to hold something like if I have to stand up and I couldn't stand well then I have to hold something for me to standing well then I เกาะ something that's the verb of เกาะ like to hold and then for the noun of the word เกาะ means island an island or islands I'm on the way. It's kind of like different between English and Thai. If we are on the way, we say กำลังไปกำลังไป The direct translation to English is I'm going. Like we say I'm going, which actually in English you would say like I'm on the way. But in Thai we say กำลังไป means I'm on the way. I told Sunset about you in Thai. I told Sunset about you. They have kind of like different names between English and Thai, which is like totally different in the meaning. Like I told Sunset about you means I told Sunset about you in English. But the Thai name, the Thai version name is เขียนรักไว้ในใจเธอเขียนรักไว้ในใจเธอ It means that I write down love in your heart, something like that, like totally different meanings. Okay, guys. Next is to continue this lesson. So basically, my original idea for this 10x10 lesson is to give you fundamental words that is enough for making several sentence structures. So first, I give you 10 words which are the subject, the object, the popular one which is ผมand คุณ and then the verb and then where are those words? Okay. So I gave you these 10 words last week which are ผม which means I for men คุณ which means you ทำ which means to do ชอบ to like ไม่ means no or not do means to watch อาหาร means food จริง means real like really มาก means a lot and then เลย means total or totally สวัสดีค่ะ from Turkey open the borders I would love to but the government said in 120 days Thank you for watching the live, my live. Okay, guys, this is the 10 words that I basically give you, and then another 10 words. Another 10 words that I'm going to give you is enough for you to make some sentence structure with the tense. Those are the word อยู่กำลังอยู่กำลัง and then จะ and then the other words are for you to making questions like all this stuff. Okay, we did to number 3, so we did อยู่ last week and then we did กำลัง last week and then we did เหรอ last week and next is ไหม so When we say ไหม at the end of the sentence, it means it is something like you use the sentence structure like do you or are you. There are difference between using เหรอ and ไหม so I explain the side meaning of the word เหรอ and I'm expecting you to tell me back. So please tell me what's the difference when someone say ชอบผมเหรอ and ชอบผมไหม Tell me what's the difference between ชอบผมเหรอ and ชอบผมไหม I'm waiting. I'm waiting. ชอบผมเหรอ and ชอบผมไหม Kind of surprised when you use เหรอ Mine is yes no question. Yeah. เหรอ is also yes no question. So you like me? Funny way to ask, and do you like me? Direct way of asking. You really like me? You like me? Fine, I'm not using the word ding. Doing for my, you kind of already know. ชอบผมไหม Good job, guys. So it's like what Pian said. Yeah. So เหรอ like kidding is really asking. Yeah, Mai is really asking. And okay. Okay. I thought the network has a little bit of problem. ผมไม่ชอบผมเหรอ It's kind of like first you tease that person. And it could be kind of like you assume that that person like you. Like you have an assumption in mind. Yeah, I thought so. I was lagging a little bit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the network. So if you say ชอบผมเหรอ it's kind of like you have an assumption in your mind. Like, okay, you have an assumption and then you're teasing like ชอบผมเหรอ something like this. And if you say ชอบผมไหม it's a direct question like do you like me? Like because you do not have any answer in mind. Good job, guys. Okay. And the next one is หรือยัง 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 means have you done that already or not? Like for example คุณทำอาหารหรือยัง คุณทำอาหารหรือยัง คุณ is you ทำอาหาร is to cook and then หรือยัง so have you done cooking yet or have you cooked yet? Okay, and that's หรือยัง and then the next one is จะ I do not think I have to explain you guys a lot about this because I think you already know. So that means will. And what I can tell you more than I think you already know is if we say จะ it means that we will do something. But if we say กำลังจะ if we say กำ if we add the word กำลัง before จะ กำลังจะ means I am about to do it. So ผมกำลังจะทำอาหาร ผมกำลังจะทำอาหาร so in this case means I'm about to cook. It's not just only I will cook. If I say ผมจะทำอาหาร if it's ผมจะทำอาหาร means I will cook but ผมกำลังจะทำอาหาร I am about to cook. And then the next one is ใช่ไหม so basically we add the word ใช่ไหม at the end of the sentence, which means you need to make a complete sentence first and then say ใช่ไหม which means correct. For example คุณชอบ what do you cook? คุณชอบทำอาหาร so this is already a sentence. คุณชอบทำอาหาร means you like cooking. And then ใช่ไหม correct. It's just like an emphasis. And then the next one is แล้วเหรอ so we spoke about law earlier, but this one add the word law before it. So แล้วเหรอ like something like already in English, like you would say like already. For example คุณทำอาหารแล้วเหรอ คุณทำอาหารแล้วเหรอ means you cooked already. It's just like already. I will explain until number 10 and then we will practice. And then the next one is หรือเปล่า หรือเปล่า When we say หรือเปล่า at the end of the sentence, it's kind of like we say or not. Like, you want it or not? For example, คุณจะทำอาหารหรือเปล่า so คุณ you จะ will ทำอาหาร cook, so you will cook or not. And then the last one is ได้ไหม ได้ไหม means can I or can you. For example ผมชอบคุณได้ไหม so can I like you? So I think we kind of like say this, like ask a permission to like someone or to pursue someone, like can I pursue you? Okay guys, now choose one out of 7, because I say 7 because the question word, and make a question to ask me, and then I will answer you, and when I answer you, you have to translate my answer as well. So first, make a question using either หรอ or ไหม or หรือยัง or ใช่ไหม or แล้วเหรอ or หรือเปล่า or ได้ไหม ask me one and then I'll answer, and once I answer you have to translate my answer. Once you finish this practice, then you are free. You are free and the class is over for today. Now I will wait for the question. คุณชอบทำอาหารใช่ไหมพี่อัน you copy me you copy me คุณชอบทำอาหารไหม give me a new one จีบได้ไหม Oh, I do not have an answer. ขนมอ๋อโอเค I got it ขนมอ๋อทำขนม oh, I'm sorry คุณชอบทำขนมใช่ไหมชอบทำขนมนานทีค่ะชอบทำขนมนานทีค่ะ you have to translate this one and then the question of คุณสู้จีบได้ไหมคนสวย I would say ต้องขออนุญาตผู้บังคับบัญชาก่อนนะคะ ต้องขออนุญาตผู้บังคับบัญชาก่อนนะคะ and then เขียมคุณกินอาหารเย็นหรือยังคะกะว่าจะกินตอน2 ทุ่มค่ะกะว่าจะกินตอน2 ทุ่มค่ะคุณชอบดูหนังโรแมนติกหรือเปล่าชอบดูหนังโรแมนติกกับคนโอเควันวาจัดชอบค่ะโดยเฉพาะอย่างยิ่งเวลาดูหนังโรแมนติกกับคนรู้ใจ again ชอบค่ะโดยเฉพาะเวลาดูหนังโรแมนติกกับคนรู้ใจ I'm having fun giving you guys this challenge of translating what I say อีเดนคุณกินข้าวแล้วเหรอกินแล้วค่ะกินเยอะด้วยกินแล้วค่ะกินเยอะด้วย Sometimes I like to make snacks นานๆที means once in a while จะดื่มอะไรไหมMy answer is ดื่มค่ะขอ2 แก้วเลยได้ไหมคะดื่มค่ะขอ2 แก้วเลยได้ไหมคะYes I like it especially watching with the person that you love ถูกต้องค่ะคุณชอบกินชานมไหมคะ กิน กิน is สระอิคุณชอบกินชานมไหมคะไม่ค่อยชอบค่ะไม่ชอบกินอะไรหวานไม่ค่อยชอบค่ะไม่ค่อยกินอะไรหวาน I'm not sure if I said the same thing but yeah in the same way what is dedication in Thai dedication I think dedication is อุทิศอุทิศอุทิศคุณชอบทานเผ็ดมากไหมครับปกติเป็นคนไม่กินเผ็ดเลยค่ะปกติเป็นคนไม่กินเผ็ดเลยค่ะแต่คิดกันด้วยชะตาฉันคงต้องยอมไปwhat is it ใช่ไหมแต่คิดกันด้วยwhat is it โอเคบรรลุนิติภาวยังโดดเดียวเลยเด่นกับคุณได้ไหมเด่น what is เด่น means outstanding อยากให้ครูออกเสียงคำสับสนและซับซ้อนสับสนสับสนสับสนสับokay so for the สอเสือ one okay so listen to this สับ so the สอเสือ one is สับสน and then the สอโซ one ซับ like high tone ซับซ้อนสับสนซับซ้อนขอบคุณค่ะสุมิตรา I hope you feel good เข้าใจจอจานโอเคค่ะyou do not like to eat spicy food you know what I do not eat spicy at all when I was young and when I order som tam and then I ask them not to put chili in som tam at all like I usually got weird look from the sellers like what เข้าใจ In what percentage Thai people can speak English? Difficult to give like the percentage. แซบ low tone สนสับสนyeah สน is rising one สับสน okay guys this is for today this is for today please translate แค่คิดกันด้วยชะตาฉันคงต้องยอมแพ้ okay so if it's songs I used to do songs translation videos but I got problem of copyright claim so I stopped doing it okay guys this is for today enjoy your day enjoy the 4th of July and see you next week บายบาย guys แล้วเจอกันอาทิตย์หน้าค่ะแล้วเจอกันอาทิตย์หน้าค่ะบายบายยินดีค่ะพี่ยันอับดุลแคมยินดีค่ะ see you next week แล้วเจอกันอาทิตย์หน้าค่ะบ๊ายบายบ๊ายบายบ๊ายบายสวัสดีค่ะทุกคนบ๊ายบาย have a good day bye bye how do I say 4th of July we say วันชาติ so when it's a national day we say วันชาติชาติ which means nation so วันชาติอเมริกาวันชาติอเมริกาบ๊ายบายค่ะทุกคน see you later bye